Hey there you guys, my name is Mari and today I wanted to do a little sit down video, a little chit chat video about why I joined Arbonne. I decided to do this because it has officially been about 6 months since I joined. So I've been through some things, I've experienced things, and I figured this would be a perfect time just to kind of explain why I joined. So I figured I would just share my experience. Everyone's experience is different. So I joined Arbonne about 6 months ago, like I said, in February. I just got recently married in May, and for those that don't know, I moved all the way from California to North Carolina. So I had a lot of life changes going on. So back in December time, end of 2018, right beginning of 2019, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do when I got here. I am a full-time student and I have worked retail basically ever since I've had a job. And I was kind of just overworking retail. I realized that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to come here and just find another job just because I needed it. I really wanted to do something that I enjoyed and that I loved. And I figured what a better time to do that than now. So I'd seen someone in particular post about Arbonne very frequently. And so I'd been kind of seeing their posts, but I didn't really know what Arbonne was. So I kind of just figured, oh, well, I don't know what it is, I'm just not going to look into it. And so then once I kind of started realizing that I needed to figure out a money situation once I moved, I started, getting more interested in it. I decided to reach out to her and asked her, what is Arbonne? She sent me this video, I watched it, and I still had questions, but I was still really nervous about it because it was something that was so new to me and something that was so different. So I just decided to let it go again. I went over to my mom's just to hang out, and I saw that she had Arbonne in her pantry, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. Do you like Arbonne? Because I've been looking into it. My mom is that person that would 100% tell me to not do something if she did not believe in the product, and she told me she absolutely loved it. She had started on the 30 Days to Healthy Living, so she had been losing some weight, she had been learning new eating habits. So my mom had explained to me how much she loved these products, and she eventually just said to me, Mari, why don't you do that? And I was kind of taken back because I was like, wow, that's so weird. I was thinking about doing it. And so she got me in contact with the person that had signed her up, which actually ended up being her old boss. So my mom works for a very big medical company, and her boss was very successful at this company. So I figured, okay, if someone that I trust and that my family trusts is doing this, then there's no way that they would be involved in something that wasn't real and that wasn't true. So we called him up. He talked to me for about an hour, just answering all of the questions I had, and I was still skeptical about it. So he said, you know what, why don't we just meet up for lunch? We can talk about it in person. Maybe that would make you feel better. And so that's exactly what I did. I met up with him for lunch a couple days later, and to be honest, I was asking him questions that were very straight up. I said, I don't think this works. There's no way this works. What are the hidden strings? Like, what are things you are not telling me? He said, Mari, there's none of that. That's not what this is. And I just kept telling him, I just don't think that's real. There's no way that you can work from your phone, not have a boss, not have anybody telling you how to do something, and you make money at it whenever you want. Like, there's just no way. There's not things like that. He gave me this catalog, and he said, these are all the products we sell. These are real products. There's things like shampoo, conditioner, face wash, toothpaste, things you already use. They're just vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, non-GMO. Like, seriously, just the healthiest products you can get for yourself, and they're already things you use. After he gave me that catalog, I looked through it. I kind of found some things that I was maybe interested in, and he said, if you're interested in this, just let me know, but go home and think about it, reflect on it, and see how you feel about it. I went home and I started getting really nervous. I started thinking about, what is my husband gonna think? What is my family gonna think? What are my friends gonna think? What are people on social media gonna think? Because obviously I had seen this person post about it on social media, so it was something that I had seen. So what would people think when I posted things like that? I had let those thoughts get in my head, and it really stopped me from starting Arbonne a lot sooner than I probably would have. Eventually I talked to my husband, and he said, it sounds interesting. if you want to try it, do it. And that's why I love him, because I could tell he was a little skeptical about it, but it was something that I was really interested in doing, so he was very, very supportive of it. My mom had told me I should do it, even though I didn't tell her I was thinking about it, so I just decided to go for it. There was really nothing to lose from this situation. If I signed up and I ordered products and I ended up not liking the business aspect of it, at least I knew that the products I was getting were good products and I loved them and I could still use them in my everyday routine. That's how I started my business. I really started it because I wanted to do something once I moved here. I am a full-time student, so I wanted to be able to take care of my house and be with my husband and take care of our dog and do all these things while being present, working retail. I just did not feel that way. I felt like I was struggling with school and work, and I think that's what a lot of people do. There are so many different types of people in Arbonne. There are people that do this 100% as their only job. There are students like me. There are people that have other full-time jobs that do this just for extra income. There's people that do this and give 100% of what they earn to certain charities. That is the beauty of this business, is that you get to run it however you want and you get to do whatever you want. That's really what this is, and that's why I love sharing about it. And so I hope that maybe if someone is interested in this, you just needed to hear maybe someone else's story. If you know someone that personally does Arbonne and you have just been hesitant to ask some questions, please ask some questions. We do not make money off of signing people up. That is not why we like to talk to people. It is purely just based on wanting to spread this business and spread these awesome products. We do not have a hidden agenda behind it. We truly love just sharing this. So I hope that maybe this spoke to somebody, maybe this encourages somebody to do something different. If you've been wanting to do it for a long time, but just haven't wanted to take the plunge, we've all been there. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will leave my Instagram down below, so you can contact me there. You can ask me questions here. I will also leave my website link down below, so if you wanted to check out more about what Arbonne is, we have tons of information on the business. If you wanted to just check out products and see what types of things we have, that is all there as well. So thank you guys for letting me share it, and I will see you next time. Bye.